So yeah, just go down to Mission Road, get the keys because I think they need your authorization.
If they gotta verify he's the owner.
Yeah, they got to verify you're the owner. All right, goodbye.
What's up, Eve? How you doing? You look different. Holy shit.
He looks good.
Relax, Luciano.
He's
Sorry.
got my hair. Hi.
So we figure we meet up because this entire thing has been a shit show. Let's just get right to it, right? Well, what is your plans with like this whole material thing you got going on?
I'm just building steady relationships with the people I'm giving materials to. I just take orders from mainly Nino and Divine, who runs his shop down at LSIA, and I just try to fulfill those orders. And it's basically literally minimum 2 times a week.
Minimum 2 times a week. You're supplying 2 shops, and on the side you do some side orders at all or no?
The only side orders has been once or twice somebody who wanted alloy for lockpicks, and another time was this whole company shit show. As a favor, because I got a computer out of it as well from OTT.
Okay. So the thing with the company, you can't let motherfuckers be scamming you like that. I hate to say it, but you got absolutely scammed. I know you think they did you a favor, but the reality is, you can make that table and the computer yourself because you actually put in the time of getting your own fucking materials for probably way cheaper than they probably sold it to you for, unless they did it at cost or whatever. And the reason why I wanted to meet up is, so us as the people who run sanitation with whatever crews we got, whatever, we have all the power, right? These people need us because they can't stand to go down there for even 5 minutes to do it themselves. So it's good for us to stay on the same page with at least prices. That way, it doesn't matter who you sell to or what money you're coming from, but it can get messy if, let's say a couple of crews are selling something for one price, and then we got somebody just undercutting the market. One, it could bring a lot of heat your way, which, makes things very fucking awkward. Let's be real here. 2, you're also just missing out on a lot of profit for yourself.
How am I supposed to know if I'm busy undercutting when we had a discussion, which we agree we're not going to be price gouging, and then the second time I get a phone call saying I have to sell at 7, which is essentially price gouging.
You know how much money these guys are making off the $7 you're selling? They're selling a $2,000 desk for $12,000. You understand that, right? And that's just one part out of a 5-part process for a computer. You do understand that, right?
I don't know everything that goes into the whole setup.
Yeah, but then maybe there's a reason why we're telling you that price is fair. It's not that we're gouging; they're gouging us. They're already making like a 300-400+% profit margin of what they're selling, and on top of that, they're still trying to cheap you out by buying for as cheap as they can from you. When in reality, you could charge them $20 a pop if you wanted for circuit boards, and they would still profit tremendously.
Plus, it's more money in your pocket. It's not a bad thing.
But again, I bring up the point where I don't know that. I don't know that circuit board should be going for this when I've been told with a conversation with us and Vito that we shouldn't be price gouging for this exact reason. Because then undercutting is happening, and then I get called and said that I'm the one causing this when I literally only sold them less than a percentage of the circuit boards out there.
Well, I don't think anybody's saying you're causing that. I think we're just trying to make you aware that you're just straight up getting scammed. You know what I mean?
I understand. But at the end of the day, I'm not looking to make a quick buck out of this. I'm trying to form relationships with people as well.
I mean, you want to form a relationship with the company? Respectfully, what are they going to do for you? All they're going to do is try to use as much as possible, and the minute you say no, they're going to move on to somebody else.
I understand that. I understand how quickly they threw my name under the bus.
Yeah, I mean, they told me immediately when I asked. You know what I mean? I get the whole wanting to build a relationship thing. I mean, we're doing similar things, similar ways, but there's just some people that are just going to want to use you because you put in the time to get the fucking materials, and you're not even remotely price gouging. Like even with Mary, like we have a deal with her, we sell $4 a pop. Our circuit boards we sell to her stays at $4. We lose tens of thousands of dollars every time we fulfill her order because of the relationship. But when it comes to somebody like fucking Jean Paul and the company, like you said, he didn't know, right, which is fine. But these guys, the mock-ups on what they're selling is insane. I don't even know how they're fucking making these sales, but at the end of the day, they are. So even the $7 realistically is still low. But at least it's something that we were able to successfully get for everybody down in the yard. And these guys buy a lot, so any crew can make a lot of money doing this.
And I think they make this, they make that insane profit because I guess the rest of the audience do not know the amount of profit they are making. The same as I don't know that. I don't have people telling me that.
Yeah, and it's also one of those things where I'm not gonna say. I mean, at the end of the day, a lot of people just want to do business with Jean Paul. It is what it is. They're willing to pay a fucking arm and a leg for it if they get to do business with a guy. And that's probably a reason as to why they can sell at such a fucking high profit margin. If I'm being honest. Because I mean, listen, a $2,000 desk they're selling for $12,000 and people are buying it fucking blows my mind. Or even if it's a $3,000-$4,000 desk, they're tripling the price. And like I'm saying, like making 300%, profit on a fucking desk. It's ridiculous. But that's why you're right though. Maybe we should do a better job letting you know. Okay, this price should go up. This price should go down. Whatever. But we're not price gouging nobody. We're trying to keep things fair. But we also have to keep things fair for ourselves because just as much as we do, how shit of a job it is picking up garbage all day.
Yeah, I know.
Not the easiest thing in the fucking world. So when we have an opportunity to spike a price on a material, we should all do it together for the sake of all of us making money. We don't really give a shit that you're selling circuit boards and making the money. It's just a matter of we all match prices. That way and let's be real, okay? Let's say it. It's just good that we stay on the same page because I don't want things to fucking get awkward. I mean, I work with Luciano, the fucking husband. That's fucking wife. I don't want you guys to be fucking at each other's throats over this shit. So it's better we try to stay on a somewhat the same page.
Yeah, I would just like communication on that. Like I said, it's just lines cross, and it's just hard to know what I'm supposed to do if nobody tells me what to do as well. When I don't want subtle threats over the phone because I'm not doing a certain thing when I was told at a meeting that it's fine, I could sell at what I want, just don't buy at a higher cost, which actually influences the market.
Why don't you just join the union then?
If I give all my materials to the union, then I don't have that opportunity to build what I can build with the people I'm doing it right now. I lose that.
You can still make those deals through the union.
Yeah,
right?
but we don't really give a shit. We wouldn't take that away from you. I think it's more so just so we're on the same page.
Same team.
And same team. And, prices are the same. Like, straight up. Like,
communication.
You can make your own money. You can make your own fucking deals. I mean, we're not going to try to stop you from doing that. I just think it's better that, this is kind of a crazy-ass comparison, right? But, the Mexican cartels is a bunch of different fucking bosses down there. They have a fucking cartel, so they know, they match prices on what shit they sell, and they can communicate, and nobody's fucking stepping on each other's toes. It's kind of the same thing, really.
Then what is the offer then? What is the difference then?
In terms of what?
I think the difference here is you get that depth of knowledge that we have essentially just given you here on the spot, right? That you weren't really aware of, that gray zone, that gray area, that it works hand in hand. You keep doing your deals, right? And you also obtain that side of things.
I'm trying to play so nice right now, guys. I'm trying to play so nice.
Right?
I'm trying. At least Lang is trying. Yeah, I mean, that's it's just so we can stay on the same page. And like like I said, it's like being a part of the same team, but not in terms of, you know, you got to give us materials or whatever. It's just so we're not intentionally or unintentionally fucking each other over, and then things start getting real awkward down at the yard.
And my materials then still go to the union.
No, I mean, you can, we would have to.
I just need to know what the conditions are.
Yeah,
if
we would have to
accept.
flesh this out. I mean, truthfully, we would have to come up with something. I don't think you have to give us your materials. I just think we have to come up with a way where, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna have to cook on it because I don't want to take your deals away from you. Get what you're doing. Makes sense.
Because, yeah, for example, like if you're the only person supplying Mary, I feel like I'm one of the majority people who are supplying Nino and making him functional.
Yeah.
And I don't think anybody else is doing that. And I think it's still healthy competition for Mary to have a competitor like Nino, for example. It's just healthy for the city.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Like I said, I don't want you to lose those deals at all. I think. How will this fucking work? I'm gonna have to cook some shit up in my head and think about it. But if you just came onto the union and we just all kind of represented the same fucking flag, it'll allow people to try not to undercut us by thinking they can go to somebody else. Like, for example, the company tried to do, right?
Yeah, because essentially, I'll tell you what, because at the moment I run with 10 to 12 different people, and what I have them do is they give me all their materials and I just pay them out when I get paid. It's essentially what I'm doing. And all that materials goes to me and they never sell to anybody else. And I just make sure they get paid every single time I get paid, or even before I get paid and make that deal.
Yeah, so if we can do that, right, and then we can all agree on prices, if you try to make a deal with Luciano and he didn't like your price, he can't then go behind your back and make a deal with me because I'm going to stand firm on the same price. That way we don't have motherfuckers like the company trying to come in and, like you said, you didn't even fucking know, right? They were getting you to unintentionally undercut us, which then could have made a problem for you without you even fucking knowing, right? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree.
That way, if the company goes to you or to me and says, okay, we're not buying for $7, let's go call Eve. Eve will be like, well, I'm selling for $7 as well. Sorry. Then they don't have a choice. They'll realize that the only people that can actually get them materials all have the same fucking prices. And then from there, whoever gets the deal, right? It just comes down to business at the end of the day. Anything for the gifties, brother?
Yeah, it would force the hand to actually just not change the market at all. It'll be on us to have that power.
Yep.
Exactly, yeah. We don't have these guys just coming in and just destroying the market. I mean, they were literally started spreading rumors saying that circuit boards are going to fall to $2 in the next 2 days. Nobody buying it. It became a massive shit show. So if we just all stand on one page, I'm telling you, I think it benefits all of us in the long run.
Well, think about it. Think what you would want from me to have this work, and I can also think about it, and then we can just revisit this.
All right, sounds good. I mean, at the end of the day, too, you know what I mean? Like, we're kind of open for anything as well. If you want to work more together as well within the material game and shit, too, and you feel like that's something you'd rather do as well, you'd let us know. We can work out whatever.
Okay. Like I said, I just don't want to lose the relationship that I'm building with other people.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I don't think we'd ask that.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it, yeah.
Thanks for coming.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Eve.
Take care.
Bye.
I mean, I did the best I could.
Hey, you did great. You did great. That was good.
The fact of
Telling
the
you,
matter,
man.
the fact of the matter is, though, we do want her to say "fuck my other clients." You know what I mean? That's literally what we want.
No, well, maybe not, because if Mushkin pulls out, those other clients are good for us too. Right?
Fair. Yeah.
Mushkin's kind of in shambles right now. She's about to quit.
Is she? How the twat war's going?
I mean, per that conversation that we had with her in person, she was ready to call it quits because it's just like she said, she's pulling 12 hours a day just making shit. She don't like it. She's gonna quit eventually.
Yeah, but then comes the other Then comes the other thing. We want a piece of that pie then, no?
Guess we'll have to see. Maybe split up whatever materials she might have, and you know, help her work towards our clients, and maybe we can help her work towards hers. You know, just two-way
Well,
street. You know
the
what I
problem
mean?
is right now she's not motivated by money. So that is problematic. That's all we can really offer. Right? Be like, hey, we'll buy your
Yeah.
materials at, higher value, whatever. We set up an exclusive deal. We pay this. She doesn't care about that. She wants the connections, like she said.
Yeah, yeah. Well, listen, we planted the seed. Ball is in her court. You think about some things. I'll check on her, see if she's thought about anything, and I'll connect you both again.
Yeah, but here is the concern now, though. Isn't she gonna just bring this right to your fucking brother?
I don't think he's that deep.
And I
into,
gotta
like,
shank that guy in the neck.
Nah. I mean, yeah. Are you actually gonna?
Hey, I ain't getting shanked first, buddy.
Yeah, I guess try to stay away from him as much as possible. But I don't think water and oil. I don't think he's involved in her business, in the materials and all that.
Okay, all right. Well, I mean, listen, I think that was the best middle ground I could have come to on the spot there. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah. It's good.